Hi everybody, Doug Miles along with Ed Schneider. We're here at Cleveland Stadium, Irick Field on the campus of Sarasota High School, where we saw another dominant performance by the Braden River Pirates in the 7A-11 district football game tonight. The Pirates defeat the Sarasota Sailors 27-17. Now that may sound like it was a competitive game. Sailors got a couple of late touchdowns to make it close, but really, Ed, as we talked about on the broadcast, the Pirates had this game won in the first 24 minutes.
Well, really, they had it won in the first 23 seconds, Doug. Sarasota came out, received the opening kickoff on their first play. It was a pass out to the wide receiver. It turned out to be a backward pass that was fumbled. Braden River recovered it at the Sarasota 24 in one play. Deshaun Fenwick ran it into the end zone, so with 23 seconds gone in that first quarter, Braden River was already up 7-0. They were able to increase the lead to 27-0 at halftime, and we thought that we might get to the running clock situation in the second half. Second half went completely different, didn't it?
Really was a different situation late in the game. The Pirates put in a lot of their second-string defenders, and Zachary Hawkins, who came in replacing Brian Gagg at quarterback. So Hawkins had been injured for the early part of the year, which gave Gagg, the freshman, the opportunity to start. But he came in tonight and threw a couple of touchdown passes to make it a closer game. And the Sailors also added a safety. But first half was, as you said, the Pirates. They had 2 touchdowns on the ground by Deshaun Fenwick and Jacob Huseman, 2 touchdown passes tonight, one to Ryan Newsill, a 19-yarder, and one to Jalen Austin, a 41-yarder. So perfect record so far for the Pirates. They go 9-0, 5-0 district record. They'd already clinched it coming into tonight. And the Sailors dropped to 4-5, 2-3 on the district record. But the Pirates looking ahead to hosting a playoff game in 2 weeks.
That they are. Give them credit. They've won 19 straight regular season games. Number 2 ranked 7A team in the state. I really don't know if this performance might actually hurt their ranking, but it really doesn't matter at this point. It's going to ultimately come down to what you do in the playoffs. So I don't think Coach was worried about that. He gave his second teamers a lot of work in the second half defensively. Sarasota made the final score look respectable. And you got to give a lot of credit to the Sailors. They really hung in there. I was impressed with the way their defensive line played. They were in the backfield quite often during this game, creating a new line of scrimmage in the backfield, and really shut down the Braden River running game for the most part after that big first quarter. So I give the Sailors a lot of credit. This game, even though they lost, they gained, I think, plenty of momentum to go into the big game, rivalry game next week against against Riverview, and it should be quite an exciting game for bragging rights here in Sarasota next week.
Yeah, we'll have that game for you next Friday night at 7:25 at DougMilesMedia.com, live broadcast. That has always been the traditional regular season ender between these two schools, and we at the Ram Bowl at Riverview High School, so hope you can join us there. But right now, it's a good night for the Pirates once again. We've done 3 of their games in a row, and we have been very impressed by what we've seen, and we look forward to doing their playoff game in a couple of weeks. The final score once again tonight from Irick Field, the Braden River Pirates 27, the Sarasota Sailors 17. For Ed Schneider, Doug Miles saying thanks for watching. We'll see you again next Friday night.
Good night.
Very good.